Hey Leo, welcome to Get Life 333 Tarot. My name is Jackie. Thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be a reading for March 17th through the 31st. Those last 2 weeks of March. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or even Mars. You can check out. So what I want you guys to do is, while I'm shuffling and getting the cards ready, I want you to ask yourself a question that would have a yes/no answer. And ask yourself the question 3 separate times, the same question. If you can ask it out loud, that would be great. It's easier to capture your energy. If not, it will still be effective. So ask a question that you would like a yes or no answer to 3 separate times. I'll pull a card for you and we'll take a look at that answer at the end of the 2-week reading. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, any messages that Leo needs to understand? Send any messages. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the answer to your question, and we will take a look at that after. This is going to be the beginning of the week of the 17th, middle and end. Beginning, middle and end of week 2. Okay, let's get right into this, Leo. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, so we're going to start out with the moon here, feeling emotionally vulnerable at the start of the week. You're not feeling secure about a situation, that you discover is not as you thought it was. You're just not sure what the truth is and what's not. Something is brought to light, something that needs your attention, and you may feel very emotionally conflicted, but you'll just feel this need to struggle in private right now for some reason. You will have a decision to make for sure with this. Some decision is going to have to be made as a result of this. You're being asked to take a risk to broaden your life right now. Your life experiences. And you're going to feel very uncomfortable with this. Yeah. But the moon here is asking, the energy in this card asks that you dive deep right now to examine the real cause of your untrust. Like the real cause under all of it. What's the seed that's driving all of it? And if this has to do with work, in work you may achieve a goal, but you might feel that what you had to do to achieve the goal really wasn't actually worth it to you. It just wasn't worth it in the end. But if this is in relationships, you are feeling confused, as though someone let you down, creating a lack of trust, pushing you into this decision about love in the beginning of this week. So we have this confusion, and then middle of the week we have the 2 of Cups. So midweek indicates that if you are having difficulties in your relationship, that harmony will return. In general, this does indicate, guys, a reconciliation. Old arguments resolved as you try to put the past behind you. If you're not in a space of reconciliation, and I have to say this because, guys, these are general readings. Okay, I wish I can do a private reading, via this platform in this manner for each and every one of you. But I'm just not able to do that. So additionally, what I'm saying that you may be experiencing can certainly be vice versa with your partner, because you share an energy field, or really anyone very close to you, because energy is fluid like that. Okay, and I'm only saying that because I want anyone coming after me in the comments, I never want to see that son of a bitch again. Because some people are just like, that we're broken up and I'm happy about it. Okay, so then that's not you. Okay, if you're not in a space of reconciliation, this indicates a very beautiful, strong new relationship beginning. So definitely someone new coming in. But regardless, there is commitment happening there. And those of you who are in established relationships already will be feeling a much deeper connection during this time, right? Which is really nice. And then ending the week, we have the Fool reversed. And here, this energy is asking that you ask yourself if what you want to do at this point in time actually makes sense. If you're moving ahead in something, have your eyes open extra wide. The energy here indicates irresponsible behavior and unwise decisions. So, yeah, this can also indicate sabotaging the chance for something good due to like desperation or irrationality. So be sure whatever conversations that go on midweek here are based on reality and honesty, you know. Because what I could see happening here is there being a reconciliation and you guys trying to put the past behind you, but then after a day or two passing, you all of a sudden start getting smacked in the head by the reality of what happened previously in your relationship. And you really start struggling with, you know, can I forget that? Can I forgive them? Do I really think they forgive me? You know, waiting for the shoe to drop. Are they going to accuse me of something? You know, whatever, you know, fill in the blank. So that is the potential here for you to either reconcile with someone and have things go well, but then you just start ruminating in your head all of the possibilities, you know, that could be going on that could potentially be negative. Or I can even see this being an issue where you meet someone new, but you're just feeling leftover damage from a previous situation and you're just not trusting. And you're just, potentially getting in your own way regarding this. So, look, it's, you know, what is Tarot's about? To be forewarned is to be forearmed, right? Just be mindful that this is going to be the energy at this point. So just pay attention and understand, though, that this is not a forever energy. And just pay attention to how you're feeling, you know? And then we have here the Six of Pentacles going into the next week. So money is perhaps coming into you, or at least the energy indicates an improvement in your finances somehow. So that's great. Or you may need to help someone out with money who's close to you, who's in a bind, a bit of a bind, or just down on their luck right now maybe. But I don't feel like it's going to be such a substantial amount that it's really going to like put you out, and they're going to be so grateful. You know, overall this indicates support. This is just like a real genuine support card. I'm feeling connected and extra close to those that you care about. But this does indicate the exchange of money or support in some way, you know. Yeah, someone may need support close to you, or you may be in need of support with this Fool reverse card, and they're going to be there for you, but support is going on here. And then the midweek of that second week, we have the Nine of Swords. So midweek, you're going to be feeling really, really anxious. You could be struggling, actually, with some kind of panic disorder, you know, depression, anxiety, nothing, no shame in that, no shame. This is a very common thing people struggle with. Might even be having nightmares, okay? But you may very well be worrying more out of habit than anything else, you know? Worrying about things that are ultimately inconsequential in the large scheme of things that don't warrant your attention. This is a very temporary feeling of being overwhelmed. It's gonna pass, you know? You just feel very burdened at this point in time in some area of your life. So you really should ask yourself, you know, at this point in this midweek, you know, what's real or what's just in your mind, you know. And I'm not suggesting that you're like making things up in your head. I'm not. But just play things through, and will worrying about it in the way that you are change anything, you know? By worrying about something at 3 o'clock in the morning, can you actively change it? I don't know, maybe you can, but in most situations you can't. So really try to compartmentalize, put it away somewhere. And, you know, something that's very helpful if you're struggling with anxiety at night is, you know, get yourself into a state at least of relaxation and think of someone who meant so much to you in your life. And if you can't tap into that, then, you know, try to personify spirit. And in your mind, sit across the table or next to them on a bed and talk about what's bothering you to this energy that you know is all loving and all accepting. It's not going to fix it in the moment, but it's going to make you feel like you just shared your problem with somebody who actually cares, you know? And sometimes that's quite helpful in handling nightmares, you know? And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse at the end of the week. So the week ends with arguing and drama, you know. But what I like about this being reversed is at least feelings are being expressed. And, you know, the confusion and all of that you've been feeling, it's going to be vented. And this release will actually have a healing element to it, which is good. Because, you know, guys, fights are not always bad. Sometimes they're very necessary to have increased clarity about a situation, you know, to clear the air. And that's really what I'm feeling here for this energy. Okay, so that's those 2 weeks. And now let's get our answer to your question. Yes, no question. Let's see. The Hermit. Okay, the Hermit, guys, happens to be a neutral card, one of the few neutral cards in the deck. So we have a positive outcome here. It's most likely positive, but it may take some time to come about. That's all this means. So some work is going to be involved, and some time is going to have to pass to bring this answer to fruition. Okay, but this is a most likely yes. This particular neutral card means. So yeah, Leo. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.